Hello, friends. Why draw in your 40s? Well, I say, why not? Well, if you're like me, you were an artist or a creative type back as a kid, and then you got told to stop doing that. You got to do math, science, and then life. After grade school and high school and in college, and then life takes over, and then yeah, now you're in your 40s, like me. I'll be 47 this month, and maybe you've picked up the pencil again. Um, like me, I picked it up late 30s, early 40s around me again. But there was a good chunk of time, a good 20, 25 years where I didn't draw at all. And it's funny, the brain picks up right where the drawing brain left off in grade school. Totally. It's a weird thing, isn't it? It's pretty fascinating. I really think that's something cool about how it leaves off right there. So, but maybe you find yourself doodling. Maybe doodling on the side of a notebook or scrap paper or even on an iPad or something like that. And you want to explore it more. Well, why should you? Why not? We're If you're watching this, you're probably a creative type, and maybe you're into drawing. You could go so many different ways. You could get into drawing from life, um, realism stuff, or cartoons. Like me, I'm cartoon and caricature based. You could also have something as small as this, a little sketchbook. That's what I really want to push. Just a tiny little sketchbook is you could do so many interesting things, you know. And it's just you're gonna be bad at first. There's some bad ones I'm not showing you towards the beginning, but as you get farther in, you get better, and things you learn to realize that the life around you is so interesting, such as an apartment complex parking lot. Why draw? Because it's just, I, I don't even know if I have an answer for you. Why draw in your 40s? Life's going by. And you could be at the dentist office one day. I drew that at the dentist office. That was the doorway to the dentist where I was nervous on going in. But it was fine. You get in that zone. You get in that zone when you're drawing. That's the car heater and the USB thing and the light switch. Anyway, you'll get into a zone. You'll lose track of time, everything. And maybe you draw your food before you eat lunch, The holes in a piece of bread become interesting. I was drawing some leaves out there in the yard back in the summertime here in upstate New York. Not Port St. Lucie, Florida, where I wish I was. Everything just becomes more interesting. The world around you opens up. You could do realism, you could do cartooning, you could do caricature, you could draw buildings. Maybe you're kind of interested in the architecture of buildings and the perspective of how things look. Maybe boats, maybe cars. It's limitless. Why draw in your 40s? Because you never know what's next. You turn the page, you turn a corner, you go down a street, there's a whole other opportunity to create. And life's going by in your 40s. It's kind of like the halfway point, right? And I want to draw more and more and more. And I picked up, I was always into cartoons. And now I'm just really, really into cartoons and caricatures. I drew my teachers in high school. I went to military school, and The one teacher had me draw all the other teachers and hang them up in the wall. I think he was mad at the other teachers, you know, and wanted to poke fun at them. I didn't know there were caricatures at the time. I hate that word, but it is what it is. But boy, and now I can finally talk about this. I had the big boss at my day job, and he heard that I drew, and I was like, oh yeah, and I shared a book with him, gave him a book, and he's like, I draw 2-3 hours every night before I go to bed. It just relaxes me. I was taken back by it, because here's a big business type guy right at the top, and he found comfort in drawing, you know, and that was interesting to hear that, and I hope he's doing well with it. And don't worry if your drawings are going to be bad. Mine are bad too. Sometimes I still do bad drawings, but this little sketchbook, you can throw this in your back pocket in a pen, and it's low overhead. Why draw? It's low overhead. Paper and pencil. It's amazing. Then you can get into finished stuff, you know, bigger paper and dry media, colored pencil, art sticks, you know, pastel, whatever you want. I mean, just a marker and a piece of paper. It's low overhead. Why draw in your 40s? Maybe to give you something to look forward to after your mundane day job you have to go to. And maybe you rush home to get into your private little art studio to draw. Or run out into the backyard and draw the shed, draw the mower, draw the garbage cans. I've been rushing home from work lately too, saying, what can I draw next? What can I draw next? And you know what? You don't have to share it. You don't have to make a dumb video or a stupid Facebook post. Nobody has to know it but you. It's your own private thing. If you want to share it and you're brave, you can. That's a whole nother topic for another video. But, try it out. Why draw in your 40s? Just because you can. And the other thing is, don't compare yourself to other artists. It's easy to do. You compare yourself to your last drawing, and your last drawing, and you're going to see you're going to get better and better. I got lots of free drawing videos on here, guys. Scroll back, see them. This is just a quick video about why draw in your 40s. It's kind of like when you're reflecting back on your life, on why you're here. Life is halfway gone by. I got to get up and go to the day job, but what could you do to make your day more creative and look forward to it more than creating your own world on a piece of paper? That's total freedom. Total freedom, if you ask me. So that's why I'm drawing in my 40s. Hope this helped you out. Have a great day.